Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Uncrewed, Bullseye, NASA's DART mission hits asteroid on purpose. FAA issues initial Vertiport Design standards. And General Atomics takes autonomous flight with Avenger MQ-20A. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-Uncrewed program, a weekly news program covering all things uncrewed, in partnership with EVTOL, the Association for Uncrewed Vehicle Systems International. Let's get into today's stories. Bullseye, NASA DART mission hits asteroid on purpose. It is truly the ultimate unmanned mission. After 10 months flying in space, NASA's Double Asteroid Redirection Test, the world's first planetary defense technology demonstration, successfully impacted its asteroid target on Monday, the agency's first attempt to move an asteroid in space. Mission Control at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory in Laurel, Maryland, announced the successful impact Monday at 7:14 p.m. EDT. As a part of NASA's overall planetary defense strategy, DART's impact with the asteroid Dimorphos demonstrated a viable mitigation technique for protecting the planet from an Earth-bound asteroid or comet if one were discovered. DART targeted the asteroid moonlet Dimorphos, a small body just 530 feet or 160 meters in diameter. It orbits a larger 2,560 foot or 780 meter asteroid called Artemis. Neither asteroid poses a threat to Earth. The mission's one-way trip confirmed NASA can successfully navigate a spacecraft to intentionally collide with an asteroid to deflect it, a technique known as kinetic impact. The investigation team will now observe Dimorphos using ground-based telescopes to confirm that DART's impact altered the asteroid's orbit around Artemis. Researchers expect the impact to shorten Dimorphos' orbit by about 1%. And after the break, Bell to begin work on high-speed VTOL aircraft.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. In the next Uncrewed Minute, let's take a look at some shorter stories making the rounds of the uncrewed vehicle communities. Bell to begin work on high-speed VTOL aircraft. Bell Textron has announced the impending development of a high-speed vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, tapping in the Sierra Nevada Corporation for support in the developmental process. Bell's HS-VTOL aircraft will aim for similar but loftier design targets as their V-22 Osprey, the only VTOL aircraft in the lineup that could approach fixed-wing speeds in level flight. The yet unnamed HS-VTOL is hoped to, quote, blend the hover capability of a helicopter with the speed, range, and survivability features of a fighter aircraft, end quote, at speeds greater than 400 knots. Artemis launch thrice scrubbed. The launch of Artemis 1 has been postponed for a third time. This is attributed to concerns over Hurricane Ian, which is making its way northwest at a rate likely to see it near enough Florida's Cape Canaveral area to pose unacceptable risk to United Launch Alliance's SLS rocket on its planned September 27th launch date. After meeting on Saturday, September 24th, and electing to scrub the launch, NASA instructed ground personnel to prepare the SLS rocket stack to be removed from Launch Pad 39B and rolled back into the Kennedy Space Center's Vehicle Assembly Building. General Atomics eyes Chinese construction near AFB with suspicion. General Atomics Aeronautical Systems is sounding the alarm on a Chinese agricultural development set to break ground near Grand Forks Air Force Base, North Dakota. The defense manufacturer is urging the government to shut down the project due to national security concerns, saying that the large-scale corn milling plant will be far too close for comfort to a sensitive location for the industry. The proposed location lies on 370 acres in Grand Forks, only 15 miles from the airbase. SpaceX Starship proceeding toward inaugural orbital launch. Elon Musk posits the first orbital launch of SpaceX's much-lauded, eagerly anticipated Starship is highly likely to lift off in November 2022. Spaceflight pundits disagree with Musk, however, maintaining collectively that the tech mogul's assertions are based on optimism and bluster more so than objectivity and historical precedent. Musk took to Twitter, that great selective amplifier of sanctioned information, on September 21st for purpose of shedding light on the steps by which his boffins plan to advance Starship toward its crucial orbital launch debut. Well, that was our Uncrewed Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. FAA issues initial Vertiport Design standards. The FAA has released a memorandum outlining its initial design guidelines for vertiports, infrastructure that will support advanced air mobility aircraft. Titled Engineering Brief Number 105, Vertiport Design, the memorandum codifies, albeit preliminarily, the standards to which municipalities, airport owners and operators, and civil engineers will develop and construct the facilities from which vertical takeoff and landing and electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft will arrive and depart, be fueled, charged, serviced, and hangered. FAA Associate Administrator for Airports, Shanetta Griffin, states, quote, "Our country is stepping into a new era of aviation. These vertiport design standards provide the foundation needed to begin safely building infrastructure in this new era," end quote. Included in the memorandum is guidance pertaining to the physical dimensions and load-bearing capacity of vertiport touchdown and liftoff areas, the designation of VTOL arrival and departure corridors, and the design and layout of lighting, markings, and visual aids for arriving, departing, and taxiing VTOL aircraft. The agency has also recommended the vertiport identification symbol, a circle with 4 tangential quasi-cruciform protrusions at 360 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees, that will appear on aeronautical charts and publication and serve to identify a facility as a vertiport. And after these messages, General Atomics takes autonomous flight with Avenger MQ-20A.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Welcome back. General Atomics takes autonomous flight with Avenger MQ-20A. General Atomics Aeronautical Systems has completed a fully autonomous sortie using an Avenger MQ-20A equipped with their artificial intelligence piloting software. The flight used the company's Open Mission System software stack and an otherwise garden variety Avenger to carry out the 30-minute voyage. The Avenger's AI pilot directed the flight while cooperating with a live but virtual constructive UAS swarm, stress testing General Atomics' machine learning and AI systems in a simulated battle space. Their software made use of novel reinforcement learning architecture to provide a new and innovative tool for next-generation military platforms to make real-time, rapid decisions under dynamic and uncertain conditions. The team tested the aircraft's chase and avoid behavior, evaluating its behavior in a contested environment where the AI had to thread its way around hostiles without any outside direction. A key component of the exercise was the TAC-IRST, a multifunction embeddable sensor system with an open architecture. The system was key to the Avenger's ability to deftly maneuver around simulated hostiles. The Lockheed Martin suite provides a range of capabilities for both crewed and uncrewed aircraft, allowing for improved detection and threat evaluation for the MQ-20. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!